Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or for more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Good morning and welcome to Farm Factor on Ag AM in Kansas. I'm your host, Conrad Camus. Recently, a group of student practitioners held a KSU Spring Beef Conference at the Stanley Stout Center in Manhattan, Kansas. This year's theme was Partners in Production, talking about the importance of establishing the vet-producer relationship. We spoke with Dr. Nels Lindberg, whose professional interests are in feedlot and stocker consulting, equine dentistry, as well as good small animal medicine. Dr. Nels serves and has served on numerous veterinary advisory boards.
The title of my topic is really Independent Veterinary Feedlot Consultant Interaction with Feedlot Managers. That interaction is a crucial relationship that happens in feed yards between us and the feed yard manager and the employees of the feed yard. And every relationship is different based on the feed yard, the manager, their desires, as well as what he needs done in that feed yard. So today I want to visit about those relationships with feed yard managers, the relationships with some of the employees, and some of the strains that can occur on those relationships, some of the positive things that occur with those relationships, and so on and so forth. I want to talk about some of the core values that need to happen to have a great independent feedlot veterinary consultation relationship with a feed yard. Those are some very important values that need to be maintained and trusted and used and put in place to have a good relationship that is, symbiotic for both parties, both the independent feedlot consultant as well as the feed yard manager, his employees, and his customers.
The veterinary practitioner and beef cattle producer relationship is one of the most important aspects of the beef industry. Vets serving beef producers are faced with an ever-increasing rate of change to rise and meet the changing need of producer clients. The establishment of some special sort of relationship is necessary and beneficial to both the client and the vet.
Well, to begin with, really, in terms of that relationship and how things work, it really depends on the operation and what that manager wants. It's crucial that when you're going into an operation and discussing things with them before you really even get started, that you need to find out what their goals are and what they would like to see happen in their operation, what they'd like to get out of you, or what services they need out of you to provide. There are certain situations where that's not totally understood up front, and some managers want more things, more services done than other managers want. And so as a manager, if you're going to entertain those processes and look for an independent feedlot consultant, you really want to have your ducks in a row and what you would like from that consultant. What services would you like? What services does that consultant provide? Not all of us provide the same services that others provide, and there's a vast difference in those sort of scenarios.
As temperatures heat up during the summer, cattle producers need to assess the heat stress that their cattle are under. Typically, pastured cattle are not as susceptible to heat stress as feedlot cattle. Feedlot operators should have a plan to manage heat to not only prevent death loss, but also performance loss from decreased efficiency and feed intake.
Well, number one, right now, this time of year, we're in preparation mode for heat stress. We're early, but we want to be fully prepared for any sort of heat stress events as we come into the summer. How we're going to handle our day logistically through the summer. There's a lot of challenges with dealing with heat in the feed yard, in terms of cattle movements and getting all things done before the heat of the day so that we minimize stress on these animals. So this time of year, it's all about managing heat stress and getting your workload accomplished and managed before any problems occur or that you create any undue stress on any animals.
Thank you for watching today's episode about the Beef Conference at Kansas State this spring. For more of Farm Factor, or if you want to view this program again, visit us on www.agaminkansas.com, or you can like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. So have a good day with good luck.
Closed captioning brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff Progress, powered by Kansas farmers.